Alright, Shalom. We are the brothers from Great Millstone, Chicago branch, coming to you with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. First and foremost, we would like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai Ba'Shem Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone for teaching and ruling well in the scriptures. Citations to you, Akim, across the world, pushing his word in truth and in sincerity and with charity. And basically, we're going to get into a lesson, you know. This is the brother Ramakia and the brother Lahab. Alright, coming to you with another lesson through the spirit. I was basically meditating, this morning, and the spirit woke me up to read Lamentations. I woke up, opened the book of Lamentations, and all throughout the book of Lamentations, it tells you, why, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are in this situation. Why we're at the bottom, okay? Why we're the most hated race or nation of people, okay? It tells you all these things in the scriptures and the prophets. But we're teaching you this week in and week out, telling you why you're in this condition and what's to come, how we're going to get out of this condition. But ultimately, it was of the Most High, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. So, without further ado, this is Lamentations, chapter 2, verse 13. It says, "What thing shall I take to witness for thee? What thing shall I liken to thee, O daughter of Jerusalem? What shall I equal to thee, that I may comfort thee? O virgin daughter of Zion, for thy breach is great like the sea, who can heal it?" So the Lord is asking us, is basically saying in the scriptures, what are you going to acknowledge yourselves? Are you going to, what are you going to do to understand what's going on with you? Are you going to seek out? Are you going to search? Also, who's going to heal you from these things, man? The Lord is going to heal us from these things through the word. That's the gospel that we're teaching, the good news, what's coming. It says, bear with me 1 second. It's back in Lamentations. Into the power of the air, bro. Back in Lamentations 2. It's just folly. Okay, hold on a minute, man. This shit is madness.
The blessing is, the Lord willing, soon we won't have to be doing all this.
God, this is back in back in Lamentations 2 and 14, it says, "Thy prophets have seen vain and foolish things for thee, and they have not discovered thine iniquity." So you have prophets out here, you have false prophets actually, you have pastors, deacons, even men in the truth, that aren't disclosing to Israel what their iniquities are, what we should be doing to come back to the Most High, so that He can come quicker and quicker to redeem us from this captivity that we're in.
That's a part of them healing the hurt of the daughter of the Lord's people, man. Yep. Saying peace where there's no peace, because here it is, you have people, especially our people, committing acts which are worthy of judgment, man. So it's not gonna be no peace. It's not gonna be no all right time coming. No, it's not gonna be no prosperity coming. If anything, it's gonna be a lot of adversity and persecution coming, because all the sin has been going up in the midst of the world, man. The same that happened when we were in our kingdom, man. The Lord sent that calamity because, hey, man, the prophets they were there for hire. They took bribes. Some of themselves even worship idols, just like today in the Christian church, man. They take bribes, they commit adultery in the church, and tell you that they have to tell you that the Lord tell you can't do those laws, or they say the laws that they say you can't do this, and some of those laws they say that you can't do, they do. They wicked, man. Most of them are the same scribes and the Pharisees coming back.
That's it. That's why it says here, it says, "And they have not discovered thine iniquity to turn away thy captivity, but have seen for thee false burdens and causes of banishment." So made false claims about our people, telling them lies. It says banishments also. So making themselves to glorifying themselves as if they're telling the truth to our people. All these things, man. But they're not really actually telling our people that the reason that they're in this condition is because of the sins of our forefathers, and we are our forefathers coming back. Okay? We are the generations coming back.
What's the old saying? If you don't learn from history, you're doomed to repeat it, man.
That's it. And that's why this takes place. Lamentations 2:15. All that pass by clap their hands at thee. They hiss and wag their head at the daughter of Jerusalem. That's us today. Wherever we go, they don't want to be around us. What is it called? They have white flight. When you move, when Jake move into a neighborhood, the Edomites or the heathens, they move out. All right, they laugh at us. They snicker and, you know, talk about us at the jobs. Why? Because this is the curses of us. All right, why? Because of the iniquity that our people, our forefathers committed in the ancient world. Okay, that's why it's culminated all the way up until now, this condition that we're in. Okay, back in Lamentations 2:15, all that pass by clap their hands at thee. They hiss and wag their head at the daughter of Jerusalem, saying, is this the city that men call the perfection of beauty, the joy of the whole earth? This is what we're supposed to be. Okay, verse 16, all thine enemies have opened their mouth against thee. They hiss and gnash the teeth. They say, we have swallowed her up. Certainly this is the day that we look for. We have found, we have seen it. So this is why they're in a joyous state of mind, man, being over us. Because they've devoured us, and the Lord has let them capture us and conquer us, man. Why? Because we weren't listening to him. Therefore, he put us into this condition all the way up until now. All right, this is Lamentations 2:17. And Yahweh have done that which he have devised. What he told us in the beginning through Moses to keep these laws. All right, and don't follow these other nations and their gods, or they're gonna become a thorn in your side, man. And what? That's what they've become. All right, and what? The curses that he said that will befall us, they have befallen us. That's the curses that we're under today. Lamentations 2:17. The Lord have done that which he have devised. He have fulfilled his word that he had commanded in the days of old. As I spoke of, he have thrown down and have not pitied. So the Lord he hasn't had pity on us this whole time up until now, but now he is through the Spirit, man. All right, which is why this gospel is going out to the four ends of the earth. All right, to wake up the elect of Israel, man, and the 1/3, so that he could redeem and have a remnant for himself, man. All right, because now he's having pity on us. It says, and he have caused thine enemy, all these other nations specifically, especially Esau. All right, and he have caused thine enemy to rejoice over thee. He have set up the horn of thine adversary. So the Lord set these other nations up to punish us, man. He set their strength up to keep us down. That's why a lot of Jake is like, well, how did the white man take us down if we're a stronger nation? Because the Lord set that up.
Exactly. It's just how shall shit, if you can get it. How shall one chase 1,000, man? So it was really the Lord who delivered us into the hands of our enemies, man. They can't do shit, man. When Moses started to drop his hand, that's when Israel started to fail, man. That's it. Because our power is what? It's in Yahweh Bashem Yahweh. When the Lord leaves us, okay, then it's over with, man. Jake can be raw as fuck, but get thrashed down by the devil, man.
That's it. This is Deuteronomy 32:30. How should one chase 1,000 and two put 10,000 to flight, except their rock has sold them and Yahweh has shut them up?
Hey, man, it's like a child playing with their toy, man.
That's it.
Shit, this actually freaking can get his ass beat for the time being, you know, just so as I choose, man. Until the scene comes where, you know what, I want this guy to win. And that's how the Lord is doing it, man. This is the Lord's story, man. It's just promotion coming from on high.
That's it.
I got a precept.
God.
This is 2nd Ezra, chapter 5, verse 27. It says, and among all the multitudes of people, thou hast gotten thee one people. And unto this people whom thou lovest, thou gavest a law that is approved of all. And now, O Lord, why hast thou given this one people over unto many? And upon the one root hast thou prepared others. And why hast thou scattered thy only one people among many? And it says, and they which did gainsay thy promises and believe not thy covenants have trodden them down. The heathen, man. It says, if thou didst so much hate thy people, yet shouldest thou punish them with thine own hands? So Ezra's like, damn, Lord. I mean, if we fucked up on your end, all right, that's cool. But why you couldn't fuck us up and instead of having these devils, man, you know, cuss us and belittle us and make minstrels and shit out of us, man? Why you had them do this shit to us, man? Shit, the Lord had it be so. But the simple fact, he wanted us to be angry and he wanted us to feel pain. And like, yeah, you really fucked up, man. Yeah. It hurts even worse when it's I'm not even gonna do it, man. I'm gonna have them do it. I'm gonna have these motherfuckers that you love so much do it, man.
That's right.
verse 31, it says, now when I had spoken these words, the angels that came to me the night afore was sent unto me and said unto me, hear me, and I will instruct thee, hearken to the thing that I say, and I shall tell thee more. It says, and I said, speak on, my Lord. Then said he unto me, thou art sore troubled in mind for Israel's sake. Lovest thou that people better than he that made them? All right? So that's what it's really about, because we're on the Lord, man. So when Jay getting jacked up, or even if it's on your own family members, people that you actually care about, man, you can't be too upset for the simple fact that's a judgment that they owe the Lord, man. They fucked up. We all fucked up, man. That's how you understand death. That's how you gonna understand what's about to come to this world, man. It says wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of our times. If you don't have this knowledge, you're not even gonna be able to persevere to that standpoint, man. You still battling with Christianity, not knowing that you're supposed to keep the laws. The Lord, hey man, the Lord he's gonna get rid of you real quick. And it says, verse 34, it says, and I said, no, Lord, but of very grief have I spoken. Because he said, you know, why we getting jacked up by these heathens instead of, you know, if it was gonna be like that, why couldn't you do it? For my reins pain me every hour, while I labor to comprehend the way of the Most High, and to seek out part of his judgment. And he said unto me, thou canst not. And I said, wherefore, Lord? Whereto was I born then? Or why was not my mother's, he was saying, why the hell was I even born if it was going to be like this? Why was my mother's womb then my grave, and I might not have seen the travail of Jacob, the wearisome toil of the stock of Israel? And he said unto me, number me that, you know, he started going to the whole breakdown, man. To basically, you know, number these, to make, to bring out the knowledge of the things that you see on the earth daily, which you really couldn't. You know, you see these things daily. It's like the things that we see daily are a lot more vast than we can even comprehend. He's saying, hey man, to comprehend the way of the knowledge of the Most High, you know, to be on his level, you have to, hey, first understand this, man. Don't hasten above the time, man. Understand the judgment that the Lord gave you, man. So the Lord gave us all statutes and commandments, man. How to deal with your brother, man. Not to import, to have a better sound mind, man. And most of all, to have integrity, fast, and faith, man. Those things that will make you as an angel to persevere in that day. Eating pork, fucking shaking your ass in a pool pit is not gonna have your ass saved, man. Dressing half naked, going to church saying that the Lord loved gays, man. Hell no. Those are the people that are not gonna make it, man. They're gonna be esteemed as counterfeits, and it's gonna be shown that the Lord was not dealing with them. So,
this is Jeremiah 5:6. It says, my people have been a lost sheep. Their shepherds have caused them to go astray. They have turned them away on the mountains. They have gone from the mountain to hill. They have forgotten their resting place. All that found them have devoured them, and their adversaries said, we offend not, because they have sinned against the Lord, the habitation of justice, even Yahweh, the hope of their fathers. So these heathens, a lot of these heathens know we the children of Israel, but they saying, oh look, they're being niggas, so we justified in killing them and shooting them down. You know, if they don't know that in truth, it's the Lord gives them that through the Spirit. What, to get rid of Jacob? That's wicked, man. Shoot him, kill him, oppress him. Okay, that's why. Verse 8. Remove out of the midst of Babylon, and go forth out of the land of the Chaldeans, and be as the he goes before the flocks. For lo, I will raise and cause to come up against Babylon an assembly of great nations from the north, and they shall set themselves in array against her. From thence shall she be taken. Their arrows shall be as of a mighty expert man. None shall return. So all this is going to culminate into you either repenting or not repenting, because what are you going to face? You're going to have to face destruction, which are these nuclear missiles from these other nations. If you're not coming to this realization of us having to change and come back to the old ways.
Hey, you can hit it off with that 2 Peter 3:11.
Kind of have one more precept.
I was just going to say, man, because it's basically like this at the end of the day. Well, I just said when you after you get your scripture, because I wasn't just going to go on with that.
This is Isaiah 47:6. I was wroth with my people. I have polluted mine inheritance. This is the Most High speaking. And given them into thine hand. Thou didst show them no mercy. So the Lord is talking to, he's describing and what happened to us. And he's telling Esau what he did. Because Esau thinks for some reason he's strong and he's more powerful and smarter and more intelligent than us. But we're, through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, telling you the Lord did this to his people, not you. He gave you that. He made you his servant to just devour and conquer his people, just like he did with the other nations. Which is why we're on the bottom of you guys, man. Y'all didn't do it of y'all power. You know, it says, I was wroth with my people. I have polluted mine inheritance and given them into thine hand. Thou didst show them no mercy. Upon the ancient hast thou very heavily laid thy yoke. And thou saidest, I shall be a lady forever. So this is the idea and mindset of the nation that is above us, culminated with all the other nations. Psalms 83, man. Right. They think they're going to continue, but now since the truth is coming out, the Lord he's having that pity on us and giving us a grace period to change our ways from the ways we've been walking in to bring us up into this point. Okay, this is the grace period now. It says, so that thou didst not lay these things to thy mind, neither didst remember the latter end of it. So the other nations, they're going to get judged, man. Okay, it tells you that. But now the Lord is having a grace period for us to change so we don't get destroyed with them. Okay? You got it?
Get that 2 Peter 3:11. Because it's basically, this is the bottom line, man. America's about to be destroyed. America's about to be destroyed. Now, what are you going to do? No, with this knowledge, having this knowledge, are you going to do the things that are going to have you be saved from that? Or do you think that the Lord is just going to, he's going to say, oh, I love you, you believe in me, and I'm going to save you up out of that? No. How are you showing the Lord that you believe, man? What are you doing? Because but it used to be once upon a time when I would tell my mom these things, and she'd be like, well, what are we supposed to do? Like, because that's what you think. Like, shit, what the hell can I do to get out of this situation, man? Well, the Lord tells you. Believe on him. Keep it. Hey, it's like it's so simple, but then it's not. Because it's a lot of trial and tribulation that comes with it, but it's a simple thing as far as what the Lord said. And that's why Nicodemus, what he said? He said, this have I done for my youth up. Got real proud. Got to turn into a bold-ass Judite. Then the Lord told him one more thing. He walked away sorrowfully, man. Because it's a lot that comes with it, man. Because you got to continue to do this until the end.
You got to continue to wash yourself away from the ways that our fathers have been walking in.
The inner man is renewed day by day, man. Repetition is the best teacher, man. So you can't just be saying these things. You really got to live them. Because at the end of the day, it's about your salvation, man. He that is wise shall be wise unto himself, man.
That's it. This 2 Peter 3:11. Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons ought ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness?
Right, because these people, they're also buildings that are going to be burned up too, man. They're houses that are going to be destroyed, man. Because they didn't store up any gold. They wasn't hiding under the wings of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai.
That's it.
They chose the wrong defense, man. Now we, in its truth, we chose Yahweh Shai, and now we got to continue to choose Yahweh Shai every day, man. No matter what happens, don't be fearful. Know that the Lord is going to get you through it. He told us that this would happen. Yeah, it's like, we in the flesh. Can't use that excuse all the time. What you going to say to the Lord? I was in the flesh, so I took the chip. No, you was being a dumbass because he told you not to, man.
Yep. That's it. That's all you got. What should Lord willing, that was edifying to the hopeful elect. And really our people that understand this and are trying to figure out the truth behind what's going on and why we've been in this situation, man. The truth is on the highways and byways via the prophets. First and foremost with the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. To all the brothers around the world teaching the same doctrine, man. The truth, the gospel. Lord willing, that was edifying. Call halal, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakodash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone for teaching and ruling well in the scriptures. Citations to you, Akim, across the world, pushing his word in truth and in sincerity and with charity. Shalom and Abba Ball.